Hello everyone, I'm Nika Newcity and I'm your social media manager. I often talk about strategies for your social networks. How to make your Instagram feed beautiful so you can attract even more followers. Because that's the part where my agency Nika Newcity specialized in. And today I will tell you about a step-by-step plan of work on the content strategy of my agency. Using as an example my personal Instagram account. I must say that I will be very glad if you follow me on Instagram, because every day I post content that might be interesting for you. And before we start, please subscribe to the channel and put your like on this video. It helps greatly for the growth of my channel. Well, let's get started.
Broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Big interview, unpacking personality. To begin with, we need to get to know our client better. In our case, we will get to know me better by conducting a big interview. It is important that the interview is conducted by an outsider who doesn't know you yet or much about you. You have to admit a person won't be able to objectively evaluate himself. And an outside observer can notice some features in that you personally may not notice for yourself. I think this is one of the most important part in strategy development. The interview lasts on average for 3 hours. It is a very long process, but it will help us a lot later. In interviews, we ask a lot of questions, ranging from what clients want to achieve to what kind of music they prefer. As a result, we get a large table with answers to questions, which we will use later to form a strategy. Visual. Next, we move to the formation of the visual. To do this, the designer collects data about which colors are favorite for the client. As a rule, you can start from the color of the clothes in the wardrobe, as well as what meaning and vibes client want to show through his feed. If the visual is made for the brand, then as a rule, we use company's colors. Proceeding from the received data, the color scheme and the concept are formed. The concept includes a color scheme and content references for creating photos. The photos in the feed should tell a story. What you do, what is important to you. My Instagram has, let's say, a slogan: motivation, inspiration, promotion, it's on me, babe. That's why in my post I constantly broadcast these meanings. Let me remind you about the importance of the interview at the beginning of our work, because it is the interview answers that help my employees understand my values and they accordingly make up the concept. So we have made a visual concept, it's time to move on to the next stage: content plan. Creating a content plan is directly related to the strategy. We need to determine through which promotion channels we will move forward. This can be targeted ads or organic promotion with the help of Reels, for example. Since I translated my blog into English, it was more logical to start promoting by accounts through paid methods, but we decided to start using free methods. Using hashtags, creating Reels on popular topics, engaging posts, and regular storytelling, all these should be written down in the content plan. In the content plan, it is important to note which posts will appear in the general feed and which will not. Be sure to know the date, which locations we will put, and hashtags. Also, if you plan to promote a certain product, you need to think through a story plan. To fill out our profile from the very beginning, you need to pay special attention to stories, because this is what connects us with followers directly. From highlights, our potential followers will know if they want to follow us, if they are interested in how we conduct a dialogue and what we talk about. Therefore, the initial stage is the most time-consuming, because we need to fully design our profile. Now that our content plan is created, we can move on the next stage, the creative one. Creating stage, production. This stage includes everything related to the content. Thanks to the fact that we have done all the basic work, now we just have to make one big product. It is where the creation process starts. First, we take the references that were offered by the designer and go to a photo shoot. We rely on the content references, but we don't copy the given photo. We are creating our very own content in keeping with the color, style, and format of the photo. We will also take topics for post from the content plan and start preparing them for publication. Topics should be selected based on our positioning. Text writing can be done by a person who specialized in text, like a copywriter, or by the account owner himself. I write all my posts on my own, so I prepare them in advance. All of that post you can find in my Instagram. Post-production. Well, we have paced all the main stages and now it's almost the time to start posting. Now that we have a complete strategy, it's also a complete instruction for maintaining our Instagram account. We only need to edit the photos we took so that they match in color, a little retouch and some final touches. This is work for designer, and we start publishing according to the content plan. Voila, you're incredible! I remind you that my agency is always happy to help you in the implementation and creation of an individual strategy especially for you. To sign up for a free consultation and outline the first step to achieve your goal, write to me in DM Instagram free consultation right now, and after the first meeting we will decide together how your account will reach its goal. So this is the end of my video. Hope you liked it. If so, put your likes in, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. It was Nika New City. Bye!
The infinite vastness of all that is blackness.